Hi, this is Risky and I'm back talking to you today with a little story that goes for ages about how my druid got her epic flight form in TBC Classic. So first you fork out your 5k gold in Shadowmoon Valley and then off to Moonglade to pick up the starting quest, and then you go on this long and epic adventure which is going to take us 16 minutes. So the first part of the quest, you need to come down to Cenarian Refuge in Zangarmarsh and talk to this druid who's hanging out near the Moonwell there. Tells you to bring him some herbs, and I've already got the other herbs. I've sent them over from my bank hold, but you need to loot 10 of them off these, the top of these mushrooms in Zangarmarsh. I'm doing this when the quest first came out, so you do see a few other druids flying around and looting these and doing bits of the starter quest. But after doing this first part, it did take me another couple of months to get my act together and finish off the quest. Anyway, you'll see that as we go through. So hand this part in. A little bit of RP. Pick up this potion and take this back to Moonglade, and so you go off to the Stormrage Barrow Den. See, I'm still using my fishing rod here. At this point I was a cat druid. I don't like treeform, don't like boomkins, so yeah, questing and doing everything as a cat. Sneak down in here to find a quest fellow. This is a bit of an epic escort, so it goes for a little while, but you can see here have to protect this guy and kill a bit of stuff while he collects his things. Finally make our way out of there and back to Cenarian Refuge. And this part of the quest here, that sends us up to Blaze Edge Mountains, so it's just seeing druids all over Azeroth and Outlands to do this quest. sending me up to kill an Aether Ray. These are in the parts of Blade's Edge Mountains that you're normally more familiar with doing guerrilla quests. And so I'm going to go up there, kill an Aether Ray. This item, and that lets us see Arakoa. You can see over here near the ogres in Ogrilla. I'm looking for the prophet that I need to talk to. So that part's done. Back to Evergrove. Visit yet another druid. This druid is in Nagrand. It's really simple, we'll just have to catch a sparrowhawk, but it's a pain in the neck. Now we're off to Skeeters, and of course because all of this is just launched, the dailies at Skeeters have just launched, there's all the mobs and everything are there now too. A bunch of people hanging around. It's very simple. Here's a little bird whistle. The bird goes and steps out. A stone. You loot it. It's got quite an annoying and long cooldown though. Finally get all of those. Back to Evergrove again. So this next part, you need to go and defeat some guardians in Terracotta Forest. Now these statues have been there since the game came out. They're only active for this quest, for this part of Phase 3. And it's a little bit tricky to kill these, especially when you're a solo cat druid who has no idea what she's doing. So I get a tank to come and help me, and also managed to find another druid who's on the quest, and he helps out as well. This is the first one. This is just above Stonebreaker Hole, which is the Horde base in Terracotta Forest. The important part here is to use your whistle to summon the bird, and that's where you hand the quest in. this one. This is near the Alliance base. This is another one of the lakes where you can fish up crawdads. So we kill this guy. And the third one, this is at the very south of Terracotta Forest. You have to be able to fly to get to this one as well. It's on a little island. Finish those three, head back to Evergrove in Blades Edge Mountains again, and he sent you straight on back to Sangamage. So now he sends me back to Azeroth, and I'm going to the South Chew River to fly to Shara. And again, it was a bit busy because most of us just come out and head down there. You can see there's a little altar there, and it's meant to be a moonstone. Takes me ages because I let other people can't have their turn, blah blah blah. I just have to wait here for the stone to appear. See this druid, what happens to him? So little goblin lady appears, you chase her down. Well, eventually it's my turn. Stunty. Get into the water. And that's just too easy. Anyway, there we go. I've got my South Fury Moonstone. Back to Sonoran Refuge, hand that in. This is where it ends because this point I don't have any rep to go and do dungeons. You need to be able to do Heroic Setthek Halls in order to be able to progress and get the Swift platform. So, one eternity later, I finally get enough rep, and here we are doing Heroic Setthek Halls. Figure at that point I might finally open the bag, loot my moonstone. Now I didn't look a lot up about how to do this fight, didn't really know what to do, but I did know that there were little statues that appear that you have to chuck a rank 1 or a new one. So it's about all I knew before I began. Never seen anyone else do it before, and I know I did do this 13 years ago or whatever in the original TBC, but honestly I'm pretty sure I was carried. Can't remember doing anything this technical. I definitely wasn't a tree because I refuse to play True Druid. I think they're horrendously ugly, but Druid does what she has to do to get her platform. this is not too bad. I mean, I have, I think, 1100 plus healing in this set. I'm not very good, but we've got an overgeared tank and 2 good DPS, 1 horrendous rogue. Having 2 blocks is a very good idea for this fight. And you can see here the horrendous rogue steals the healing cloak that drops off the final boss and DEs it right in front of me. What a nice guy. Told him I'd immortalise him in Lemonade. Yeah, that's it. Back to Cenarian Refuge. Came in 2 months after I first came out to see him, and finally get to turn into a beautiful 280 speed bird. And keep in mind if I ever want to do Heroic Setthek Halls after